أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته يا أهل القرآن. I hope and pray that Allah are in the best state of health and iman. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. So inshallah, today let's begin to learn the new surah, that is Surah At Takweer. Okay, we're going to learn ayah number 1 to 14 of the surah inshallah. So let's begin with recitation first. I'm going to recite these ayahs first and later on let's look into Tajweed rulings inshallah. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا الشمس كورت وإذا النجوم انكدرت وإذا الجبال سيرت وإذا العشار عطلت وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت بأي ذنب قتلت وإذا الصحف نشرت وإذا السماء كشطت وإذا الجحيم سعرت وإذا الجنة أزلفت علمت نفس ما أحضرت. Okay, very small ayahs, alhamdulillah, only 14 ayahs we are going to learn today inshallah. Let's look into Tajweed rulings. Okay, let's begin with ayah number 1 inshallah. إذا الشمس كورت. Okay, إذا, this is word إذا, but we are not reading this alif maddiya. Why? As we have already learned the iltaqa sakina and ruling, the two sakin when they meet, especially in different words. Alif in the mud state is actually a sakin, right? Because waw and ya acquire sakin when they are in the mud state, but we don't apply sakin to alif, that will convert to hamza, but that is actually in a sakin state. So إذا, the next word is starting with hamzatul wasl, so we will not recite the mud here. We will not recite idha shamsu, instead just idash. Okay, we will not read this alif maddiya, but the letter zal with no buzzing sound. Okay, inshallah, when you're reciting this to me in recitation classes, this time specially, I should not listen any of you reciting this like iza with a buzzing sound. Okay, because in many places here in this surah there is this letter zal, and this is the best surah where you can learn these letters. Okay, the letters with no buzzing sound inshallah. Iza shamsu. Shamsu, mim sakin is followed by sin, izhar ash-shafawi, no extra gunna is required. Idha shamsu kuwirat, kuwi, wow with the kasra, and also there is tashdid on it. Emphasize it, don't read kuwirat, ku is wrong, kuwi, kuwi. Okay, kuwirat, ra heavy with fatha, and ta is already with sakin. Sakin won't change to anything during waqf, it will always be sakin itself. So just apply that sakin with hums here, because ta is a letter of hums. While stopping you have to pronounce it like kuwirat, rot. Okay, that hums should be very clear. Only with that hums the ta letter will be clear. Okay, and you can see at the end of all the ayahs here there is the ta with sakin, so you have to practice it well, so you don't do qalqala there. How you can do qalqala here? You should recite it without qalqala, like kuwirat, but if you do put more stress on it, it will sound like kuwirat, rat, rat. This qalqala, that is bouncing of the sound with hums, should not be there, only hums. Kuwirat, rat, rat. Don't say rat, rat, that is the bouncing of sound will cause qalqala. You should just do hums. Okay, not gonna explain this on each and every ayah, just make sure hums will be done here. Okay, إذا الشمس كورت كورت. Okay. وإذا النجوم كدرت. Okay, my voice is a bit low today as I have sore throat and tonsils, not able to speak properly. Just raise the volume in your cell phones, okay? وَإِذَا النُّجُومُ كَدَرَتْ. وَإِذَا, same thing, dal with no buzzing sound, but will not read this alif maddiya. وَإِذَا, okay? وَإِذَا النُّجُومُ. Noon mushaddad 2 count gunna, jim for 2 count inshallah because it has waw maddiya. Wa idhan nujumu kadarat. Muka, that ikhfa should be very clear. Many of you are doing ikhfa like izhar. You're doing 2 count gunna but by izhar like munka. That is wrong. It should be muka. Munka. You have to hide the sound of the noon by not touching the tip of the tongue to your upper gums, okay? وَإِذَا النُّجُومُ كَدَرَتْ. Muka. This kind of sound, okay? وَإِذَا النُّجُومُ كَدَرَتْ. Kadarat. All the letters are lighter except the surah which has fatha, so it will be heavy ra. Okay? Kadarat. Rat. That hums should not be so much that it sounds kadarats. Rats. That seen sound at the end should not be there. Okay? It should not sound kadarats. This is wrong. Kadarat. Rat. That's it. Okay, inshallah. وَإِذَا النُّجُومُ كَدَرَتْ. وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ سُيِّرَتْ. Same thing again. وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ. By 2 count in G, make sure not to do hums there and don't pronounce it like jibalu. G is wrong. Jibalu. Check your Jim. If it has this kind of j sound, that means you're doing hums there. Hums is inclusion of extra air or continuation of the breath while pronouncing the letters is called as hums. Okay, you should not include any kind of extra air here. There should be no space between your middle part of the tongue and upper hard palate while pronouncing the letter Jim. G. If you leave a space for air, it will sound G. Okay, it should be G. That's it. وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ سُيِّرَتْ. Okay, this ya has tashdid and it should be emphasized like suyyi. Okay, suyyirat. Rat, again same thing, ra heavy and this ta sakin with hums. وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ سُيِّرَتْ. وَإِذَا الْعِشَارُ عُطِّلَتْ. Okay, same thing. وَإِذَا, dal with no buzzing sound and alif mad is not read. Connect dal directly to this lam al-qamariya. Okay, qamariya, why? Because we are reading this lam. وَإِذَا الْعِشَارُ. It is not isharu, it is Isharu. Ra with dhamma is also heavy. With fatha it is easy to make it heavy like ra, but with dhamma a bit difficult, but you have to make it heavy. Ru. Okay, not ru. Isharu is wrong. Isharu. Okay. وَإِذَا الْعِشَارُ عُطِّلَتْ. It should be lighter because next letter is heavy, so you can, you may recite ayn and lam heavy as well, but you should not. Ayn and lam should be light. Ta is heavy here. Okay, let that ta with hums again. Okay, this ta should not have hums. Okay, this ta and ta has same makhraj, but there is difference in their sifat. This is a hums letter, this is a jahar letter. Okay, and this ta is huruf al musta'aliya, but this is not. It is a light letter, and also if you include any breath in it, the hums, then it will sound like that th sound should not be there in this ta. Okay, do isti'ala. عطلت. وإذا العشار عطلت. وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا الوحوش حاء sharp from وسط الحلق, the middle part of your throat. وحوش حشرت, again this ha here, حو حشرت ra heavy with fatha, ta with sakin should be pronounced with hums. وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا not reading this alif madhiya and zal with no buzzing sound. وإذا البحار بحار ha sharp and the ra heavy. بحار سجرت. Now jim with tashdid should be with a jahar. Don't do hums there, because when there is tashdid then there will be more chance that you do hums and pronounce it like suji. This is wrong. Suji. Okay. Sujirat. Ra heavy, ta with hums. وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا, same thing again, we are not reading this alif madhiya while connecting, but yeah, if you want to stop here you should say وإذا, 2 count, but while connecting alif madh is cancelled. وإذا النفوس, noon with 2 count, غنة نفوس زوجت, zu, it should have that buzzing sound in it, and wow, emphasize it, zuwi, especially when wow is with tashdid and there is dhamma before it, you may convert that into wow madhiya, like zuwi, you should not do that, zuwi, okay, you have to be very careful here. Zuwi jet, okay, ta with hums. وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت وإذا Dhal is connected directly to this lam. Alif madhiya, Hamzat al-Wasl is not read. وإذا الموءودة, mau not mo, because this vowel should be very softer. Mau'udatu. This is Hamza, not Ain, okay? Mau'udatu. Su'ilat. This is Hamza here. Su'ilat. Ta with hums. وَإِذَا الْمَوْءُودَةُ سُئِلَتْ. And this Hamza has inverted dhamma. That is waw saghira, stretch it for 2 haraka. وَإِذَا الْمَوْءُودَةُ سُئِلَتْ بِأَيِّ ذَنبٍ قُتِلَتْ. بِأَيِّ, not I. I is wrong. It should not sound I like Yalin. It should be emphasizing like Nabar. بِأَيِّ. Okay. Emphasize this, yeah. بِأَيِّ ذَنبٍ. Noon sakin here is followed by the letter Ba. So there is meme here. What is happening? The ruling of iqlab, conversion. We are not reading then, no noon here. We are going to read this meme with a 2 count gunna, and not clearly. Don't recite that so clearly, just like how you do ikhfa ash-shafawi when meme sakin is followed by ba. Okay, but 2 haraka gunna is done, and this is zal with no buzzing sound. Bi ayyi dhanbin. Okay, tanween is followed by qaf. Ikhfa is done, hiding that tanween, that is known sakin, in the nasal cavity for 2 count. Dhanbin qutilat. Binqu. In this way, the hiding should be there, not idhar. Bi ayyi dhanbin qutilat. Qaf should not sound like a khu or a kaf. Okay, it's not kha and also it's not kaf. It is a qu. Softness should be there. Actually, that is a letter of shidda, but due to the last part of the tongue touching the soft palate, it is not so crispier like a kha and a kaf. Okay, it's a bit soft, in the softer side, like a qutilat. Again, ta with hums, inshallah. بأي ذنب قتلت وإذا الصحف نشرت وإذا Dhal is a light letter, Sod is a heavy letter. While connecting, you have to keep that difference. Don't make this Dhal heavy, okay? And Sod must be heavier, inshallah. We are not reading this Alif Maddiya, Hamzat al-Wasl, and Lam al-Shamsiya also, okay? Wa idhas. As soon as you connect this Dhal to Sod to Isti'ala, rise the back portion of a tongue and make the Sod heavier. And also when you go to this ha, you should do istifal. You should not rise the back portion of the tongue. It should be down. And this ha must be pronounced lightly and very sharply. وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ Su heaviness. Ha and fa light. وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ نُشِرَتْ Nushirat. All the letters are light except the surah which has fatha, so it is heavy, and the ta with hums. وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ نُشِرَتْ وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ نُشِرَتْ وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ وَإِذَا Dhal is connected to this scene, no buzzing sound in Dhal. Alif Mad, Hamzat al-Wasl, Lam al-Shamsi, all are cancelled, silenced. وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ Alif Maddiya is followed by Hamza in the same word. Mad due to Hamza is 4 count or 5 count. We are keeping 4 inshallah. Which is the mad here? Mad al-Wajib Muttasil. Okay, 4 count. وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ Kushitat. Here there is a ta and this is ta. Makhraj is same, sifat are different, the qualities are different. Ta is heavy, ta is light. Ta is a jahar letter where there should be no hums, and ta is letter of hums, there should be extra air involved. Kushitat, tot, tot. Okay, don't encircle your lips while pronouncing a ta. Ta will sound like to. If you do that, it should be just isti'ala. And also there is a ruling of itbaq where even the middle part of a tongue rises a little bit. Okay, that is a different sifat al-huruf thing, but just make sure to do isti'ala here. Kushi pot, pot. Okay, ta should be heavier. وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ سُعِّرَتْ وَإِذَا again same thing. This is Zal with no buzzing sound. Alif Maddiya is not read. Hamzatul Wasl is not read. Zal is connected to this Lam al-Ta'rif, which is Lam al-Qamariya. وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ Jim clear and Ha very sharp. وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ Himu. Okay, Jahimu Su'irat. Ain should be very clear, especially when it has tajdeed. Make sure to make it clear from the middle part of the throat. Su'irat, ra heavy, ta with hums. وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ سُعِّرَتْ وَإِذَا الْجَنَّةُ أُزْلِفَتْ وَإِذَا Dhal with no buzzing sound. Alif Maddiya is not read. Hamzatul Wasl is silenced. وَإِذَا Jannatu Noon mushaddad here. 2 count gunna. Jannatu Uzlifat. This is which buzzing sound? Uzlifat. Ta with hums. وَإِذَا الْجَنَّةُ أُزْلِفَتْ عَلِمَتْ نَفْسٌ مَا أَحْضَرَتْ Alimat. Ain clear. Alimat. Ta with hums. Nafsun. Don't do qalqala like naf. Naf is wrong. Naf. The sound should flow, and also there is hums here, right? Nafsun. Tanween followed by meme. Idgham is done with the 2 count gunna. Nafsum ma Stretching this meme for how many haraka? 4. Because there is mad due to Hamza here. Alif mad is followed by Hamza. Mad due to Hamza, 4 haraka or 5. But we are keeping 4. Okay, inshallah. And which is the mad here? Mad al jayaz munfasil. Munfasil means separated because Hamza is separate. Either it is munfasil or muttasil or mad al sila kubra. We have to keep it 4 or 5 haraka. All mad due to Hamza are either 4 or 5. So we'll keep only 4 inshallah. ما أحضرت this ha and another half aqsal halaq, especially when they're in the sakin state. There can be a mistake that we do qalqala there, like that oo sound should not be there. Okay, just pronounce it by rikhawa, flowing its sound, and also hums in it, that is flowing the breath, what is like we call it as hums, like continuation of the breath. Ah. Directly after that, go to dod. If you leave a space there, it will be that should not be there. Ahda, ahda. Okay, dod with half a lisan. The sides of your tongue, edges of your tongue should be raised and touching where the gums of all your molar and premolar teeth. The tip of the tongue will touch these point of dal, the gums, the gums of front to upper teeth, but that should be just touching. The pressure should be from only the sides, the edges. Okay, the edges of the tongue should touch the gums of upper molar and premolar teeth. And you have to do isti'ala as well, that is rising the back portion of the tongue, due to which it will become heavy. Ahda, ahda. If you pronounce it like dal and try to make it heavy, it will sound do is wrong. Do. There is a difference in a do, do, do. Okay, you have to keep it. Ahda, ahdarat. Ra is also heavy here because it has fatha, ta with hams. علمت نفس ما أحضرت. Okay, we have completed very few ayahs and also very short, alhamdulillah. The remaining inshallah we will complete tomorrow. Let's end the meeting now. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خيرا. Ameen, ameen. Jazakallah.